This is DawgNation's coverage of the NFL Draft, presented by Kroger. Now, here's our insiders, Mike Griffith and Connor Riley.
Hello, everyone, and welcome into another edition of Dogs in the Draft. I'm Connor Riley. I'm joined today by Mike Griffith, and we're going to talk about one of the key leaders in Georgia in recent years, a dynamic running back at times during his time in Athens. We're talking about running back Kendall Milton. So, Mike, what is an NFL team possibly getting in the Georgia running back?
Well, this is another high-ceiling guy, Connor. You almost wonder, is Kendall Milton going to be a better and more productive NFL running back than he was in college? And some of that was because he came into a very deep backfield behind NFL backs Zamir White and James Cook and Kenny McIntosh. Another part of that was injuries. When Kendall had some opportunities, he had a couple sprained knees in back-to-back seasons. This past season, I think a hamstring slowed him down coming out of the gate. Second half of the season, he was on fire. Really finished strong. Showed a lot of that upside. You know, he's a big guy. Runs with knees high. Decent breakaway speed. This is a guy that can get away from you. Also very good at the goal line. Very good vision. Improved in his pass catching and in his pass protect skills. But I like Kendall. I think he goes in as a pro. I think he goes in as, I don't want to say a project, but a guy you look at and say, okay, this is a guy get a few carries at the end of the game. This is a guy who'll play a little special teams. You like the physique. You like the football knowledge. You love the attitude. So Kendall Milton, a guy I think probably goes in the 5th or 6th round to somebody that sees that upside, maybe the 4th. All it takes is one team to like it.
Yeah, you look at the pedigree that Georgia running backs have had in recent years, and it's hard not to be impressed with what Kendall Milton was able to do. Yes, injuries tell such a large story of his career at the University of Georgia, but I think in battling through those and coming back, he showed what type of player and what type of person he is. And he ended his college career on as high a note as you can. I think he had a touchdown in 9 straight games, was the offensive MVP of Georgia's Orange Bowl, where he had 104 rushing yards in basically just the first half there. A guy that I think can help a running back room, albeit, he might be more of a role player than a true bell cow running back. But a guy who is absolutely someone who has played special teams at Georgia, can help in a number of ways, and is a really valued leader in his time at Georgia. And I think that's going to help him at the next level in terms of, if he doesn't end up getting drafted, or even if he is an undrafted free agent, find his way in, take a professional approach, and ultimately help and potentially make a team at the next level. So a guy that I think can do a lot of different things. And I think, as Mike points out, his best football is probably still ahead of him because of some of the injuries and bumps that he suffered along the way at the University of Georgia. This is a guy that is as respected as anyone in this program in recent years and leaves as a 2-time national champion. So for Mike Griffith, my name is Connor Riley. We were talking about Georgia running back Kendall Milton for this episode of Dogs in the Draft.